Hey, good luck, guys. I'm going to go into party game chat and listen to comms.
Cool.
Cheers,
Yeah,
Ryan. Thank you.
Good luck, guys.
Cheers, mate.
Can't do it by the check, can we? Okay, it rained just after our venue.
Right, good luck, ladies.
Cool, thank you, James.
Right then, so welcome to the 2021 Party de los Santos display. And we'll be guiding your eyes around the skies today, ensuring that you get the best experience of our display routine. So at the moment, we're just waiting for the team to get airborne, doing their final checks on the runway. There we go. So then the team will be coming in at Crowd Centre, making their final approach, painting the skies with what we would normally have is the blue, white and red of the French flag. However, we've changed the colours to celebrate the Italian car meet that we've got today to green, white and red, the passionate colours of the Italian flag. And what the team are doing now are just circling around due to the fog. But hopefully we'll be getting the display up and running very, very shortly. So just had contact with Athos One, our team leader today, and he's just waiting for the fog to clear a little bit before going into our display. So one of the few things we can't control is the weather. Just as we started the display routine, some unfavourable weather has come in. So just circling around. So the team today that we're trying to emulate is the Patrie de France, the oldest display team in the world. Originally set up in the 1930s, it was then officially commissioned back in 1953. It has also gone on to mentor, along with the Red Arrows, various different display teams, such as the Al Fursan of the UAE. Today's display presents many an opportunity to get some good pictures and videos as well. Also, we'll be pointing your eyes in the right direction, making sure that you have that opportunity. So the team was set up back in July of last year and has grown significantly in terms of the formations that we hold, which you'll see very, very shortly, and the display routine which we've developed for this new 2021 display season. And we are starting to see the weather clear a little bit now as well, so the team should be getting out to sea in preparation for our display start. So if you zoom in on your cameras, the team are rolling in on the final approach. So with some new colours of green, white and red, here they are. So one of the most prominent features on the French calendar is of course a Bastille. So this is the Bastille as they twist the formation at the top of the loop now. The jet at the bottom of the formation is Athos 1. Athos 1 for this year is Steve. He has 2 years of flight experience and leads the team since its existence back last year. So the back 2 jets of Athos 7 and 8 are now tucked in, recreating the Anglo-French aircraft, the supersonic commercial aircraft of Concorde. So as they head out to sea, to our right hand side, finishing off in Concorde formation. Concorde had the ability of super cruise, which meant that the aircraft could actually hit speeds of past the speed of sound without the use of afterburner, which gives the aircraft a little bit more power. Now we've changed the formation, representing our next formation, which we're calling in from the left hand side with some green, white and red. This is Apollo. So as they exit out to the right hand side, the jet displaying with white smoke that's just gone off is Athos 2. Athos 2 for this year is George. He's also the leader of another team of the BBMF, or the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight. He joined us relatively early in the team's life. So as they come in out to the right hand side now, changing the formation once again. Get those cameras ready. We're about to roll the entire formation, so all 8 jets are now going to rotate together in the dart roll. So the outer jets now really anticipating the change of the formation extremely well. The team have been training very hard over the last week or so. to make sure that our display is fit for you today. So as a exit to the left hand side, we've now got a change in formation. If you see the red arrows, you'll see this displayed in a 9 ship. However, with the Patrie, we only have 8 jets, just like the Patrie de France. In from the left hand side, this is the modified Diamond. So exiting out to the right hand side. Athos 3 for this year is Cliffy. Cliffy is a ex-Red pilot and has joined us recently. He's one of the newest pilots on the team and is integrated extremely well with the rest of the team, passing PDA back on Friday. And now change the formation once again, representing the French Air Force 4th generation fighter, in operational duty as recent as Mali. Get ready, this is the Rafale roll. So rolling the entire formation yet again. The Rafale is an extremely capable fighter, operating recently in Opération en Mouton. Nicely done as they exit to our left hand sides. Athos 4 for this year, completing the front 4 jets, which we call Rebone, is Rich. Rich started with us in the earlier stages of the team's life, and he finishes off the front 4 jets as the team now rolls in once again from the left hand side, just over the control tower. Very shortly the smoke's about to come on. This is definitely one for the cameras. You can see the nose lights of the jets. Get ready, the inner jets are now going to roll outwards in the rollbacks. They're going to do this twice, so now all the jets are in the right positions. Nicely done with a beautiful sunset out in the distance as well. Athos 5 for this year is Ginge. He completes his 2nd stint with the team after rejoining us about a month ago. As they exit out to the left hand side, we're now going to change the formation once again. This is one of the longest formations from the front to the rear of this particular shape. As they hit the top of the loop, give the pilots a big wave as they can see you. As they head over. So get those cameras ready, displaying some green, white and red. This is Starship. So what the back jets now are going to do is power full throttle, making sure that the formation is as tight as possible, staying within 6 feet apart of each other. As Athos 1 now swings the rest of the formation round from our left hand side, displaying some patriotic green, white and red of the Italian flag for our European friends. This is the... What happened there? Okay. This is the Starship Benz. Athos 6 for this year is Jack. Jack is also a new pilot to the team. So as they bank upwards and to the right, and now just square the formation. This is one for those videos as they now level out at about 150 feet. They're now going to celebrate the real world aircraft which the Papier de France used. They're now going to flip the smoke off and complete synchronized rolls in the Alpha rolls. Once they do that, they're now going to squeeze the formation once again back to just 6 feet apart as Athos 1 now leads them into yet another loop. However, what he's going to do is rotate the entire formation at the top, exiting back out to sea. So far you've seen all 8 jets in type formation, painting different patterns across the sky. What we're now going to do is change the pace of our display. So we're now going to change the way we do it. So we're now going to split the team into 2 different sections. The front 4 jets, which we call Rebo, are going to have their part. The back 4 jets of Synchro are going to complete the second half. Get ready then, in a crowd centre, one for the cameras once again as we start the second half of our display. This is the Atlas break. So there we go, Rebo pulling upwards. Watch the bottom 4 jets. Nicely done there by Rebo and Synchro. Now get those cameras left and right. And we'll see 4 jets either side, in total with 2 jets either side. As the smoke's about to come on, approaching each other at a closing speed of 800 miles an hour. It's now time for the Ligne de Révolution. So now they're going to hold it on the knife edge and fly out to sea. Now looking straight out ahead, Athos 1 now leads Rebo in a crowd centre. Going to complete 2 separate barrel rolls. There we go. In the first one, leading the team in line astern, or what we call straight underneath each other. Heading into the second one to complete La Cascade. As they exit out to the right hand side, get those cameras in again at the ready. A crowd centre. It's time for the synchro break. Now looking left and right, the synchro pair are timing it between each other, leading one of the jet either side of 5 and 6. Get those cameras at the ready. This is Fête Diable. The two jets are now about to pull straight up into the vertical. The other two completing synchronized barrel rolls. Now look to the right hand side over the pier. This is Les Cylindres. So the jet behind the leader, Athos 2. And nice, steady aileron rolls. Athos 3 and 4 rolling around his smoke. And that's a really technically difficult manoeuvre. Now look out. Crowd centre, you'll see Athos 7 and 8 crossing twice now in the slalom. So Athos 7 for this year is Callum. He leads the synchro pair for this year. He's joined by Patrick of Athos 8. Looking left, get those cameras ready. The two outer jets rolling in their own individual rollbacks, whilst Athos 2 behind with the white smoke rotates the jet upwards and then on a very quick downward spiral. Now looking out at crowd centre. This is RIAT Sec. Nicely done by our synchro pair as they complete opposition rolls as they depart. Now it's time at crowd centre for Rebo to take the stage. In once again. This is one of the crowd favourite manoeuvres. Get ready, this is La Papillon. Nicely done there by the team. Now looking left and right and you'll see the synchro pair approaching each other once again. It's 750 miles an hour in the Deja Vu. On the synchro left and right. As we get ready in La Fondre. So now on a 45-degree angle towards each other. They're now about to cross straight in front of you now to complete the manoeuvre. Nicely done there by our synchro pair. Now look to the right hand side in anticipation for our next manoeuvre. This is Athos 1 to 6 over by the pier. Athos 1 now leading the team up into a loop and rotating the entire formation now on the way up, heading straight over the top of us in preparation for Elysee. to the left hand side, the green smoke jet rolls round the outskirts of the red. Now as they meet the crowd centre, he's now going to overtake that jet, and the red smoke now reverses that formation, completing 2 to 3 rolls either side. There we go. Nicely done there by the synchro pair as they exit out to the right hand side. They're now going to get ready for our next manoeuvre. Out at crowd centre, all 6 jets are now getting ready in appreciation to those watching us today, both on stream and in the session. This is for you as we draw the heart. The synchro pair from our right, spear in the heart with some nice red and green. Nicely done. Now keep your eyes on the 2 jets of synchro. They're going to be coming in from the left hand side. As they do the Trojan rolls. They're now about to pull straight up into the vertical, rolling out at the top in a half Cuban 8s. Get those cameras ready. This is a crowd favourite wherever we go. They're now going to fly straight through an inverted V in the kaleidoscope. The 2 jets now roll around the outskirts of the formation as we see the synchro pair depart in the distance. Beautifully done there as they exit out to the right hand side. Now it's time for our show finale, the last dedicated manoeuvre of our display. All 8 jets will now be joining with the rest of the formation. So if you've liked what you've seen today, please give the team a big follow on Instagram, and on there you'll see some of the newer pilots mentioned on the new post. So here we go, in at crowd centre. It's time for the Drapeau Francais. So the smokes are about to come on. Ladies and gents, you've been watching the 2020 GTA Aerobatic Team, the PDLS. So as we complete our routine, we're going to do one final fly past to say thank you for coming out and watching us. So we've got a bit of special music to mark the occasion with our Italian friends. So the team is now rejoining up with each other once again, and they'll be coming in from left to right. So for the final time, if you haven't already, get those cameras ready. This is your last opportunity to get any videos or photos of the team. Here we go then, the green, white and red of the Italian flag. So we've been the 2021 Party de los Santos, and we'd like to thank the host for having us today. On behalf of the PDLS, we've been Athos 10. Thank you for having us. Boys, boys, boys.
Felt like a bit of a battle getting through that one, so fair play everyone. That look alright, James, because I mean we were struggling.
Yeah, that looked really good.
No problem. Yeah, I was lagging the entire time.
Yeah.
Like on my screen, it was fucking terrible.
Yeah. No, we had pretty bad lag and frame rate and yeah. Fog. How much fog?
Too much.
And now you've been killed, James.
To be fair, there were no one on the rocks watching it anyway.
Alright, they're not.
They literally just started messing about, and I got flattened by a car come flying over the top and then hit me on the head and knocked me in sea, and then a Hydra come flying, and then there were mercenaries buzzard.
Yeah, and then he flew into us, that did.
Flying
Well, then
round.
let's just not.
Was that what that was? A mercenary buzzard?
Whatever it was, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't any of
Yeah, it
that.
almost got us killed for Cascade.
And then they sent a mugger after me.
Yeah, some people was getting mugged.
Yeah, I got hit with a bat.
Cool.
Never mind. Practice.
Yeah,
That's good.
It's a short experience, isn't it?
And that's just when you go out, Ryan.
But apart from that, there was a guy called Cop 04. He's kind of stayed there and watched it. So.
Yeah, he said he messaged us, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, he
Bloody
put
hosted the sessions at bloody the clothes store.
very cool, Captain. Congrats to you all. That's what he put.
Never.
On a more positive, the French team that we did the display for through the Spanish, the last display that we did, they've messaged us personally and said thank you very much, your show is beautiful, or in words to that effect.
Nice.
And of course the Spanish are our #1 fans.
Where are you going, Richard?
Need blue smoke. Can't be having this green anymore.
I thought the green smoke looked quite nice actually when you look at it from our perspective, but
We're changing to the Retro Glory, man.
What?
yeah.
Well, that's